Hello and welcome to the beautiful day in Wicklow. I am down at my favourite spot of all time. The amount of gold I've gotten out of here is incredible. I think we're probably close on our gram at this stage, and every single time I'm here, it's a mystery. So since recent storms, everything's a little bit all over the place, so I'm just treating it like it's my first day at this river, even though it's basically my 10th time here. So what I have beside me here is, I'll show you just in a second. So let's say you are new to prospecting, you have a gold pan, a classifier, a bucket, and a shovel. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start sampling this area. I'm going to fill a bucket. So I'll show you very briefly where I'm working. So this section here, we're right beside Bedrock, and every time I've been here, there's loads of gold and no gold. Loads of gold, no gold. It's just very sporadic. So one of the things I do need to do is test it. So while I'm testing it, we might as well do some production panning. And again, we're assessing a wide area. I'm not testing just here and there and there. I'm testing a wide area. Pretty much from downstream of the camera up to about where the Bedrock section is back there. That's kind of where I'm testing. That's the advantage of having a half-inch classifier. All these big rocks, you don't end up panning these. Happy days. So I have a nice section of gravel here. It's a little bit looser off to the side, just on top of clay. I don't necessarily want to dig the clay. I just want the gravel that sits on the clay. That's really the best option. That's nice. Nice heavy bucket there. Nice heavy shovel load. Yep. I'm not editing that out. This is the reality. Get to see real life. There's a reason why I'll put up so many videos of me finding no gold, because that's life. Like, if I was to only put up videos of me finding gold, I'd probably put, I don't know, 4 a month. You know, that's life. You're not always going to find gold, but it's the process of finding it. That's what you learn from me. Okay, just to give you a different angle on the filling of the bucket process there. So, all we're doing is we have the material in a bucket here. We just bounce it. We slosh it around occasionally because we want those rocks and gravels to mix. Just pile off the side there. Again, I'll just get one more. Just trying to find somewhere. Actually, here, I'll tell you what, I'll show you. Just get one more from this section here. It's Bedrock. Just there, Bedrock. So what I'm going to do is try and get a scoop of material that's basically hit that wall of bedrock that may just simply wash downstream. Yep, that looks good. So I just show you as we bounce this last one through. Again, these bigger rocks, you wouldn't want to pan these. That's the advantage of a half-inch classifier. You see nothing terribly interesting. A few pieces of quartz, some other quartzy granitey stuff. Nothing terribly exciting there. Right, let's have a quick look at the bucket and see how much material's in it. Yeah, that'll do grand. You see there, we've got half a bucket. We may as well just go run that now. So, anytime you have an opportunity to sit down while you're panning, take it. It is beautiful. Got a giant rock behind me here. I've got another rock beside me that I can put the bucket onto. Even though the pan, I rinsed it a few minutes ago, I'm just going to give it another quick rinse. Just to be sure, 1000% sure that it's clean. Just do about 3 trails at a time. That's 1.5. A nice big rock in here, so the bucket didn't go floating downstream. Just give that a quick rinse off. Very important, just in case any gold stuck to it. Stratify, bring it to the front. Tip it on the water, take it out of the water. Tip it on the water, take it out of the water. Bring it to the front. 1, 2, 3. Now, ordinarily, as I say, I would dump it into one of the bucket. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to leave it at that amount of volume. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to that now. So I'm just going to take another, say 2 full trails. There's 1. Right, let's have a quick look together, see if we're on the gold. Wouldn't that be nice? First pan. And as I say, it's really only because of the fact that we've had a storm that's disrupted everything. So let's have a quick look. Again, I don't salt, so whatever's here is whatever's here. And we still have the rest of the bottom of that bucket to go through, so dip out a little bit of water, bump it off the side, just work our way back. No gold in that. So chances are that was probably just tailings. that had run from here and had run downstream, broken through the dam. This place is sporadic, produces some amazing gold, but there are days when it produces practically nothing. It's just random as you can get it. So I'm making sure to rinse the bucket fully. It's when the bucket's fully clean, then you know you've got a good sample. And also as well for the next sample as well. Want to make sure you're still on the gold. Make sure I don't have it contaminated from the last one. Okay, so let's have a quick look at this one. And again, this is just from that area that looks like it's tailing infill. So is there any gold in this one? No, doesn't seem to be any gold in that. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So we ran that bucket and we didn't get any gold, but at the same time, you've got to see the process of production panning. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to crack on with doing some more test panning. And once I find some gold, then we'll just go back into full-scale production mode. Right, see you in a minute. Let's go find the shiny. So what I'm going to do now is going to park you beside the box and put you into fast frame mode and just belt through as much as I can. The section I'm working out of here, right, give you a quick overview. So this one here, this is all pure bedrock. I've cleaned this off multiple times. That's just gravel that I've taken with the rake and dragged up. And then further back here, another section that gets particularly deep. Now I thought we'd hit bedrock before. When I hit it with a pitchfork, nope, it's clay. There's another layer. It's like finding another layer at the bottom of a chocolate box. So I'm going to put you in fast frame mode and just belt on through it. Let's continue in production mode. Let's go find the shiny. Right, I've had to dial the sluice box back a bit because there's way too much water and it wasn't working correctly. It's getting deep and I'm not getting much gravel, so I'm going to use the sucker tube in just a few minutes. See the way there's not much gravel there? It just goes on through. No classification whatsoever, which is just amazing. This is where we're getting gravel and gold from. On a test pan a few minutes ago, got some gold from it. So I'm just sucker tubing a section where I can't shovel from. I'd be tempted to take this bedrock wall down and follow it. Like, be no harm in doing that. The only thing is that this section here is where I've gotten gold from. Right, let's see where we're at. Right, there's half a bucket. And again, I won't have to worry about classifying this or bringing it through slowly, as it's all 2 inch and below. This is amazing. Big shout out to whoever made this. It's incredible. It catches gold and I can just shovel it straight in. It's hard to wrap your head around sometimes when you've been classifying material for years, that you can just simply take a bucket of unscreened material and dump it straight into the sluice box. Right, I'm going to have to rotivate that ground with the pitchfork and the rake and whatever else I can do. I haven't been counting, I've been just shoveling in. I probably ran about 40 shovel loads so far. So look, bedrock going round, look, bedrock there, goes around, there's a little bit over there. This creates a funnel. So everything, all the gravel that's washing downstream for the last 200 years, comes straight into this pocket here, and then it eventually hits this wall here. I think that's where I need to expose. I'm going to expose it all and run it all. Right, let's crack on with it. Let's go find the shiny. Okay, things are progressing along nicely. I've moved the slab over there because there was a bit too much water running through the sluice. Seems to be perfectly fine now. I got the cultivator and I dragged all the rocks back. You can see right in front of me here, this is pure bedrock right in front of me. Right, now I knew there was bedrock going across, but I didn't realize it stretches all the way across. And that's good because it creates this pool here. So as I'm digging, I'm meeting this wall of bedrock. You literally could not get a better place for gold to land. So now all I'll do is we just go up to this wall here, just dig in front of it, and a nice full load of gravel, as full as I can get there. And all I'll do is just pick out the big rocks, and everything else just go right into the sluice box. This is the best ground I've ever worked in my life. Might have to start sucker tubing now. It's hard to get into any gravel here. That's good. Not that many big rocks in there. Pick out the obvious ones. Yeah, that can go straight in the box. I'm going to get the bucket for the time being because I'll be sucker tubing here. Start filling up the bucket, but the idea that we're on pure bedrock right here that extends across, and this is a pocket. Happy days. I'm working nowhere else. Let's continue to find the shiny. Okay, so just doing the clean out now. Up you can see this little piece of gold at the bottom of the bucket. Okay, so as you saw there, we saw a piece of gold at the bottom of the bucket. Happy days. I can't count how much material I've run. So let's have a look. And again, I don't salt, so I have no idea, other than that one piece that I already saw in the bucket that I showed you a minute ago. No idea what's going to be here. Now we want to put what? Oh, look at this gold on the edge. That's a good thing. Gold in the bucket. Happy days. Hunting Wicklow Nuggets, part 6. Are we still on the gold? Wouldn't it be nice? Okay, bucket's nice and clean. I've run probably 20 buckets or thereabouts by the time you add up all the shovels and sucker tubes and everything. Work this on down. Nice and gentle now. I'll be really gentle with this because this is concentration. Good bit of lead shot, so I'm going to work this down again. Lead shot and gold are very similar in density. So I'll stratify again. Perfect, okay. So I'll get a bit more water in that pan. Now, so let's have a look and see what we got for today. Okay, here we go. So far it's some very good gold along the way. Sluice wasn't running perfectly initially. Let's have a look at the gold. Come on, be good to me. Come on, be good to me. Oh, yes, that'll do. Now, hunting Wicklow Nuggets. There we go. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. You just dip the water out for a second, just so you can see them in the dry. Oh yeah, you can see it there properly. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Hunting Wicklow Nuggets part 6. Part 7 will be a different day. I am worn out. I've been joined here by another lad earlier on today. So what happened was somebody PM'd me and said, I'd like to go out on a tour, but I'm not available the weekend. Are you available today? Absolutely, I'm available today. So if there's a day when you happen to be off and wondering, I wonder could I go on a tour with Carl today? Absolutely. I'll certainly see if I'm available. If I'm not available, I'll let you know. But if I'm out in a river and I'm available to teach, absolutely, by all means, get in contact and I'll happily arrange whatever I can. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you did enjoy today's episode, chances are you like the videos I've previously posted and the ones we'll be posting in the future. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Sure, I'll catch you next one. We can all go find more shiny. Bye-bye.